Hi, you might know me as Mad Dog Hugs. Welcome to the Squeeler Games on YouTube and TikTok. Found us on TikTok? Look us up on YouTube. Found us on YouTube? You can find us on TikTok. If you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it, and it will help improve the quality of the stream. This is the first episode of the Squeeler Games, and I know the quality will improve over time, and I think the community will be a big part of that. There are some audio issues and technical difficulties in the episode. Please forgive them and just enjoy. Without further ado, let's get to the Squeeler Games. I needed to get more spooky stuff in here, less video game stuff. So this one, the 10 most unusual phobias. You can either say what the fear is of or the name of the phobia. I actually was smart and made it to where I could see these answers, so I don't have to do anything shenanigans this time. Leave Risa started last time, so Dan, it's your time to start.
Fear of balloons.
And these are unusual ones. Just remember that. Fear of balloons. Globophobia. Fear of balloons. Got it on the board. Did you know that one?
I know a couple, but not 10. I don't know 10.
Oh, before I did this list, I didn't know there was a fear of balloons. I didn't know that was a thing. So that caught me off guard today.
My old friend has a fear, actually, of balloons.
Really? Like the inflatable kind, right? Not like the ones you fly in the sky on.
Well, I imagine they probably have a fear of both of those.
Both. So I'm assuming it could be one or the other, but for her, it definitely was both.
All right. Following Dan, we got Bean.
Fear of sound.
Fear of sound. Fear of sound. That is not on the list. And by the way, this list is not from Rank or anything. It's from Athena Health, I believe. Healthcare provider. They seemed more reputable than some of the other sources I found online, so I used them.
Okay.
All right, Risa, what you got?
So,
Well, I don't like getting wet, so a fear of water.
Fear of water. I don't have fear of water on here, but I have some other
I don't
fears.
like taking showers or baths, so.
Gotcha. I did not know that. Oh, that's the wrong one.
why did I get a strike?
I clicked on it said player 2. It said player 2. I'm sorry. All right, I'm updating these right now. All right, go ahead. Yeah, Dan, it's your turn for sure.
Fear of pickles.
Pickles? Okay, now you're making them up.
Actually, no, there was someone on Maury who had a fear of pickles.
Oh, really? Okay, I'm not here to make fun.
That is a thing.
Okay.
A lot of cats have it.
That's where I got the balloon one, actually. Maury is a wonderful person.
All right, Bean, what you got? What are some weird things to be afraid of? I'll give a hint after maybe someone hits 2 strikes for one of these, because I think it's obvious and it's cruel and its inclusion on this list. I don't know. I'm sure someone will have something to say about it.
I think I got one.
Fear of long words.
That was the one I thought of.
Fear of long words. Bean got it.
Phobia.
Yeah. And who on earth named it? What a cruel person. That was a clue you gave us, by the way. The one that you said was a clue, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Maybe the person who named it was the person scared of words, and they just couldn't stop stuttering over their words.
Was that hippopotamonstrosiquiped aliophobia?
Yeah, it's a mouthful for sure. Fear of long words. And I knew this one existed before today. I'd heard of it before, and I thought the same thing the first time I heard it. I was like, great guess, Bean. You're on the board. We rotate back around.
Was it me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fear of hair.
What was that?
Fear of
No.
hair?
Fear of hair. How did you know that? This one I did not know existed either. I guess it makes sense. Have you guys heard this one before?
I have not.
I
know someone with it?
No.
Yeah, interesting.
I guess it makes sense. If balloon is on there, I imagine fear of hair would be kind of on there too. That wouldn't surprise me.
All right. Does it bring up Dan again?
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't say this one's unusual. I'm gonna go with the fear of missing out.
Oh.
Fear of missing FOMO. I feel like it's a real thing. It is not on this list. I know that is a fear. I'm not saying it's not a fear, everyone. It's just not on this list.
It's uncommon. It's just I can't think of anything else right now.
I'm also gonna go back and give Risa another point. Do you want to explain to me why you said fear of water again?
Because I don't like taking showers or baths.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that strike away.
My guessing is that there is fear of bath on there.
Fear of bathing.
And yes, you guys got it. It is fear of bathing.
Blutophobia.
Yep, blutophobia. So yeah, it is Bean's turn. Thank you. That's my bad.
I was very confused about what y'all were saying. I'm like, hold on a second. How is it my turn already?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, Dad.
I'm trying to think of the most
Obscure ones. That makes sense.
Belly button.
Are you able to read my mind? I was like literally looking at that one. I'm like, I wonder if anyone's gonna get this one, and you just say it.
Tell her, Mad Dog.
I thought she could read my mind. I was like, I didn't know what just happened.
Pick a body part.
Yeah, omphalophobia. Fear of belly buttons. Cool.
I only thought of it because I remember this dude that I was talking to was really into seeing that.
Seeing belly buttons?
Yeah.
Oh, so if he's really into them, there must be people who are really not into them. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I like the logic. That's phenomenal logic. All right, let's give Bean that point, and we'll move right back around.
Do the fear of vegetables.
Ooh.
And I'll tell you why. It's not people.
Boom!
No, it's the cats.
Lachnophobia.
Get the cucumbers thrown at them. That is all that popped in my mind.
All right. Yeah, fear of vegetables, lachnophobia. I think my dad has that, honestly. And by the way, you mentioned that cats. Yeah, you put a cucumber, a pickle, a banana. It's like any weird shaped object behind them, and like if they turn around and see it, they spaz out.
Now, I don't do it because I feel like it's cruel, but that's all I could think of whenever I said that was the cats being tortured in a sense.
So I'm laughing at Dan spinning in his chair. Are you thinking, Dan?
Maybe.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, sir.
I'm gonna go with the fear of numbers, Bob.
Fear of numbers is not on here.
Good one.
All right, out early. Hey, that means everybody else can clean up, though. All right, Beanie, what you got?
That's a good question.
I don't know. I may have 3.
You think you have 3? Okay, wow, okay.
Mirrors.
Mirrors? Is that what I just heard?
Yes.
That was one of my.
I swear to God, you are reading my mind. Yeah, I don't know how to say this one. Isotropophobia or something. Yeah, fear of mirrors. Yeah, absolutely.
You're telling me the fear of mirrors is on there, but the fear of numbers isn't on there?
Have you ever watched Candyman? First object is a mirror in Faz. Who would not have that fear?
Yeah.
I want to use the monkey's paw to wish back to life.
I just remember going to like a little carnival and them having all the mirror maze.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember hating the fuck out of doing that, but I always get dragged to it by everyone. So I'm like, yeah, mirrors has to be on that list.
How many we got left? 1, 2. I think we got 3 left.
3.
All right.
Okay. So
I got even more. So like,
fear of string, and I'll tell you why. Because when I was in, I think it was elementary, middle school, somebody had taken a piece of string, and at the time you're younger and you don't realize how much these things can hurt you. He wrapped a piece of string around my throat and gave me like a rope burn across my neck. So I wouldn't be around anybody who had it. Yarn, string, anybody who had it for the longest time. Even my mom, and she sewed a lot of shit.
God.
You got it.
So
that's one
weird thing survivors do last round.
Dan should get bonus points.
You gotta be kidding me. Fear of string is on there?
It was on there, fear of string, yeah.
This is rigged.
Linonophobia. That's why I was like, what? You just said that? Like, yeah. I don't know if that my reaction was caught on camera. I was like, you guys are getting these. All right, 2 left, Bean, you got it?
No.
I do feel like one of these is more common than people may think, even though it is unusual.
I'm gonna go with something that Kenzie has a fear of, and that's losing her phone.
Nice.
She legit freaked when she couldn't find her phone and when we took it from when she wouldn't do chores.
Nomophobia is a real thing. It's fear of being without a phone.
I'm so done with this.
I'm out.
All right, last one, Risa. You got to clear it up.
Since you said it's more common, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'm thinking the triophobia. It's the thing that has to do with holes.
Ooh, the little
Trypophobia.
holes.
Tryptophobia?
Oh, is that how
I don't know how to say it. And I just
Yeah,
know it's
tryptophobia.
holes.
My ex had it. Tryptophobia. That's the last one on the board, and the board is cleared. All right, let's update the scoreboard, see where we're
That's
at.
fair though, because that is more common, and I don't feel like that's unusual to have these days.
Do you have this fear?
Not to the extreme that most people
Like
have.
90% of the population has this fear now.
I feel like it. Yeah, it's one of those fears. Like once you know it, you just get it.
No, I've had it for a while. It's a thing, and I think I ended up with it as a curse because I took a piece of paper and I drew a bunch of little holes all packed together, and I showed it to her, and the way she screamed, I was a very mean child. Okay, let me just say I was a very mean.
I was halfway expecting Reese to be like, I drew a bunch of holes on the paper and scared myself.
Fucking no.
All right, Risa out to a big lead.
Oh my jeez.
Fear of string. Fear of
That was the phobias.